Hello, my name is Grégory Mestron. I am SIS Collaboration Manager and I'm also in charge of training and communication aspects for the Collaborate project.
My name is Mathieu Hardy. I'm SIS Collaboration Officer for training and communications in the Collaborate project.
So we are pleased to introduce you a business case today in order to show you the interactivity and the efficiency of the Google Apps for Business used within Solvay. This demo is the same than the one realized in Cranberry during the IT Users Day in May 2012. We thank you for your attention.
So welcome. For today's presentation, we'll take the hypothetical business case that Gregory and I would be in charge of organizing the move of Rhodia employees from La Défense in Paris to Rue de Clichy, Solvay's offices. So what you see in front of you is my mailbox, where you see that emails are not sorted chronologically, but logically, according to what label or what priority I or Google has given them. So in order to start the project, I will send Gregory an email by hitting the big compose button and then inputting his email address. And Melody will also be joining us for the organization of this project, but I don't work with her that often, so I don't know her email address by heart. So I think yes, that's her. Perfect. So the title of my email will be The Move to Paris, and I'll ask them and my email is sent.
So waiting the mail from Mathieu, you can have a look on my screen, and you see here the different topics and the labels. You find also a layout, and you see that I'm using the classic view with all the chronological link to the mail, so you see the time. This is the mail of Mathieu. Just open it and okay, hello, don't you think it's about time to start? Yes. So I answer immediately, and then I will go to my Google Documents page and I create a spreadsheet. So I have the choice to use document, presentation, but this time I will use spreadsheet. So the first thing to do when you create a document is to provide a name, and the name is very important because it will be helpful when you will use the search afterwards. And then I will share the screen with Mathieu, looking with his first name, and Melody with his last name. Okay, so you have the possibility to let the people edit or view the document. Here I will choose edit. You can also the possibility to add a message. Okay, blah blah blah, and so shared, it's done. So now I can start my document.
Here on my screen you can see I've received Gregory's email about the move to Paris, and since I know it's a pretty big project, I'm probably going to be receiving lots of emails from Gregory and about the move to Paris. So by look at his email, let's start a spreadsheet. Okay, that's good. And I'll create a filter for messages that fit this description. So it's not from Mathieu Hardy, it's going to be with a subject that's moved to Paris. And I see that I have two. I will apply a label, which is a new label called Move to Paris. Create the label, and I will also apply the label to the already existing two conversations. So now they have the label, and they also have the label inbox, and I can archive the email by deleting the inbox label, which takes it out of my inbox but keeps it in all mails. Now I see I also have a notification that's labeled Move to Paris that Gregory has shared the spreadsheet with me. So I'll go ahead and look at that spreadsheet. So I see there are a couple of stuff I need to fill in. I can see that Gregory and Melody are both in the spreadsheet, and Gregory is in green, Melody is in pink, and they are working away on inputting their data. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in mine as well. I'm in the same office as Gregory, so here we go. And I have my own phone number, and this is my BE number. So once I'm done inputting all of this, I'm gonna chat to Gregory and Melody about the spreadsheet. So I just copied the URL, and from inside of the conversation I can chat with Gregory and Melody. So I will start a group chat and paste the link to the spreadsheet here so that they can see it easily, and they also get the chat in context, since it's written that my chat is in reply to the Move to Paris Cranberry demo. Since this email is done, I can also archive it, and it stays with all my other email in my Move to Paris label.
Okay, so you see the chat box in my inbox page. So you can choose to minimize or to extend it, so it's up to you. Then I will just click on that in order to open the document. So I come back into the document just via the hyperlink, and then I see that the document is completed. Now I can also choose to have the revision history in order to see who did what, and it can be possible to restore an older version, just clicking to restore this version. So you see that just in clicking that, I'm coming back to that version at that time, but okay, it's not the aim here, but it is possible. And then I can also, I see that Mathieu and Melody are in the document, so I can chat directly in the document.
Oh, so I see that Gregory is chatting in the spreadsheet. Okay, to schedule a meeting. So that I can do. So I'll go from the same conversations that we've already had, and by using the same people widget as before, I can schedule a meeting with that group. So by clicking on it, it creates a meeting request with the title of the conversation, the people who are part of the conversation, and a time. So what I know is that we'll go to Houston to have the meeting because it's nice and warm this time of year, and we'll need to book a room in Houston. So I looked for rooms, and it only shows me the ones that are available, but I know which one I want. Here it is. And I could look for a time that fits all of us. So you see now is not a good time. I could do this manually. So this is my calendar, Gregory's, Melody, and the meeting room's calendar. But that's a bit annoying. So I'm gonna ask Gmail to find the time for me. So the next first hour when we are all available seems to be today at 1. So we'll take today at 1, and then as every good meeting should have an agenda, I'll create an agenda from Google Docs by going into Google Doc and creating a document, and I will share that document with anyone at Solvay who has the link, who can edit, so that if Melody and Gregory want to forward that document to other people afterwards, they can, and those people will be able to edit the document. So I will take the link to that agenda and paste it into my meeting request, and then I will also add the working spreadsheet, because it's always handy to have all your documents in one place. Now that all my documents are ready, I can go ahead and send that meeting request to Gregory and Melody, and booking the meeting room at the same time.